Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Britt is back again.
Hey.
And she is here because I'm starting a new segment called Think About It Thursdays. So no motivational Mondays, Think About It Thursdays.
Hey.
Okay? And I know I always have a new segment, but I'm definitely going to keep up with this. So I'm just doing an overview topic today, but basically I want you guys to comment below and let me know, or let Britt and I know what you want us to talk about. So comment below questions that you want to know answers to, or questions that you want us to give you advice on, and that's just how the segment is going to go. So if you guys leave anything below that you want us to talk on, basically, then we'll pick a topic and we'll talk on it. Alright? And we'll put them in little bags and we'll pick it out.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be her, so we're probably going to end up doing this like over Skype or whatever between the both of us. But she's going to be doing this segment with me on my channel. And we're going to call it Think About It Thursdays. So anyway, today we're just going to do a big overview and we're going to give advice on life. Which is a bit much because it's so broad. But life is like problems is life. They go hand in hand.
They
it's just
do.
life. Like when you have a problem, you say life. Like you don't say. I mean, some people say problems, but we just say life.
Yeah,
because life is
life,
just
like,
it's a lot going on in life. So we basically have 5 things that go hand in hand together, and if you follow or if you go by these 5 guidelines or listen to our 5 points for advice, then you'll pretty much be set in most situations in life.
Yeah, definitely.
So our first one is stick by your friends and family. Your family is going to be crazy, but at the end of the day, when everything goes wrong, hopefully they'll still be there for you. They're the ones that will forgive you more than anybody, unless you have a friend like me that forgives you for everything. But anyway,
you have your family right now, and your family will definitely be there for you no matter what. And even if you don't have family that's close to you, like friends can be family.
Co-workers can be family.
Co-workers, whoever is, I don't want to say close to you, but
whoever knows you for you, respects you for you, gives you advice that doesn't expect anything in return.
Yes,
it's
and
just
every bit of you.
Yeah, like accepts
the
every bit.
The good, everything.
If you get in an argument and they don't bash you or go behind your back or like say, oh, you're not my family or friend now, like, you know, they just accept
you. They don't dictate you. They let you live your life. They let you do you. So
yeah, they just work through everything. That's family. It doesn't have to be blood relatives, because we know sometimes they could be annoying to you, but family is
key. Those people are important in your life for things that happen that, you know, you might not have control of.
Exactly.
You always should have a shoulder to cry on, because you can do things on your own and go through things on your own. But oh shoot, sorry. You can do things on your own. But yeah, to have somebody there is like so helpful. So you should really have some strong people.
And when your family's not there, your friends are there, because you need your friends to talk about stuff that you can to your family. And I don't mean just friends that you just met for 2 weeks, or your friends that have been your friends for a while, but they go up and down, and then you're not speaking one day and you're speaking the next day. Like, I'm talking about actual friends that have your back through anything. Like, Brittany and I argue all the time, but we work through it, and we don't get in big fights because we understand each other. We know our boundaries. We know what makes the other person mad. And because we're pretty much kind of alike.
Yeah.
So we're just used to being around each other. I mean, she aggravates me all the time. Like, and I make her mad. But we just get through it like actual friends. Like, I can call on her for anything. She can call on me for anything. Like, you know, she beats somebody up for me, or I beat somebody up for her. Like, you know, it's just my friend. Like, you know, I don't have to worry about anything. I know she got my back. I know she's there. I am, because all these hand movements. But I don't know, it's just like, I don't even know how to describe a friend other than the fact that they're there for you. Like, genuinely, like a family member, like they are there. Like, no questions asked.
I think that is so important. Like, if somebody doesn't judge you for who you are and what you do, because you can live your own life. So I think that's so important. Like, and
people make mistakes. Like, everybody makes mistakes.
Exactly.
So it's not okay to judge the other person off a mistake that they made. Like, so find friends that obey, okay? Like, they need to be your significant other without your significant other, like, and I mean, obviously, I don't know, I have a lot. You don't need too many friends. That's another one. Like, I have a lot of good friends, but I don't have too many. Like, I still count them all on one, maybe one hand, definitely one hand, like, you know. And those are my ride or dies. Like, they ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like, you know, I cannot speak to them forever. My other best friend, like, I don't speak to her for months at a time, sometimes not really months, that'd be too much, but like weeks, and we just pick up where we left off. Like, I'm not mad at her, she's not mad at me, like, you know, we just understand that it's life, like,
but you're still best friends. People get exactly, and you can't think that, you know, you're not friends with somebody anymore because you might be distancing yourself from each other or something like that, because life gets in the way sometimes. And it's a two-way street. Like, you can't say, oh, they haven't hit me up. Like, you can always message them. Like, I understand sometimes it's not that easy, but don't get mad because they haven't messaged you. Like, you don't know what somebody is going through, so, you know. But that's another topic. Second one will definitely be open-minded, because where we live, people are not open-minded, and it can get you through a lot of situations. It can help you to understand the next person and be considerate and be compassionate, be a proper human being. But being open-minded, I feel like, is such an important one, because it can help you through a lot of things in life, like to walk through somebody else's shoes, instead of just judging that person, like Britt said, or, you know, bit crazy, heavy stuff going on her. But definitely be open-minded, because it brings out your creativity, and it, like, allows you to just see things in a whole nother light.
Because not everything's black and white. Like, it's a lot of sides to a story. Brittany could be like, oh, you steal my favorite earrings. And then on my side of the table, it'd be like, wow, this happened. Like, you know, it's not always black and white. Like, you know. And it helps with the no judging thing as well. Yeah. So the next one will be get to know yourself.
That is super important, okay? That is super important. And it takes a long time at the end of the day. Knowing who you are takes a long knowing yourself takes a very long time, and other people can also help you get there. And the things that you go through in life help you get to know yourself more. Problems that you go through in life help you get to know yourself more, and how you deal with certain things. And that's another thing that we'll get to, another topic about not stressing about certain things, because it honestly helps you get to know yourself better. And I think it's so important to know yourself to move forward in life, and to create friendships with people, to create relationships with people. You know, you have to know who you are, but don't be upset if you don't feel like you know who you are yet. If, like, you're in your 20s, or if you're in your teens, like, it's okay, because that takes a really long time. Like, I still feel like I don't know completely who I am. I definitely feel like I'm getting there, because things that have happened in my life, but it doesn't take 2 days to get to know yourself. So take time with that. Don't think that you need to know that now, and finding a friend group and being like, okay, I need to stick with them because they do this and I like this now. And, you know, no, take time with that, you know. So it's very important. It's very important.
It is very important. And, like, to just piggyback off of what she said, it's like, I don't know, I'm one for rushing stuff, and it's like instant gratification sometimes, but it definitely does take time. And the problems that you go through in the moment, you're going to be like, oh, why am I going through this, or this is so unfair, and this person has it easier. And I am, like, lately the biggest person for that, and I am working on it, because it's not a good thing to do. I wouldn't necessarily call it being envious, but kind of dwelling on somebody else's blessings. And I'm had to kind of learn that the hard way, and it is still what's the word I'm looking for? It's a process for me. Like, I'm progressing in it, but it's definitely a process to look at somebody else and be like, oh, they seem to have it easier, because everybody has their own struggle. But what you go through makes you you. So don't question it, because, you know, it happens for a reason. And that brings us to question number 4. After you get to know yourself, like, it's going to take time, but don't grow up too fast. Because, once again, in our country, a lot of these children are growing up way too fast, dealing with adult stuff young. First of all, it makes you, like, not able to experience as much in life, because as you get older, you're gonna have done everything already. And that's not attractive. Like, you're a child, act like a child. You're a teenager, act like a teenager.
Because when things get real and, you know, life comes, life is hard to deal with.
It's gonna hit you like a bus. Like,
exactly. Be a child. Enjoy being young. Enjoy being free. Enjoy having no responsibilities. Of course, be safe with that. You know, enjoy that. You know,
be smart while you do it. Like, you know, make the right decisions. Don't have your parents out here looking for you, or if you're an adult, I mean, it's a bit different. But don't have your friends worried about what you're doing. Like, take advice, but take it not with a grain of salt, because that's a bit lightly. But be responsible and have respect for the people that are around you. Like, if your friends out here looking for you, don't be out on a cliff, like, hanging off by your thumb, like, you know what I mean? Like, or getting into some stranger's car, like, that's a bit much. But be safe about it.
Like, you're gonna be able to do all the things that you want to do
when you're older.
You don't have to disrespect your parents when you're young and do a bunch of foolishness,
because they will always be there for you.
Yes, like, yes, enjoy being young, but like Kaya said, be smart about it. Don't try to grow up too fast and do all these things. Like, just be young. You'll be able to do that. So just wait till the time comes.
Because when it comes, you're gonna be like, oh, that got old fast.
Exactly.
Especially if you live in a small town or island, like, you know, it's better to just take stuff slowly. Like, it's not a rush, because it's gonna be there when you get back. Everything's gonna be there. Nothing really changes besides technology, and in a way, it's still all the same. So, you know. And then our last one will be don't stress. That is a huge. Do not stress. Life is hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be unfair. It's gonna suck. But do not stress. And my mama tells me, a lot of people tell me that I'm a little bit too laid back. But this has only just happened, like, in my 20s. Because, I don't know, I always used to stress. I used to be flustered. Like, why is this happening? I'm freaking out. Like, but when stuff happens now, I will fluster. I will get flustered, and I will, like, not freak out, but be worried for about maybe the first 30 seconds. Or depending on how serious, the first 5 minutes. Sorry, I have hiccups. But I don't know. I don't dwell on it now. My processing is I have to assess the situation. I'll get upset, but then I have to calm myself down and figure out how to get through the situation, because you stressing is not going to help you get through the situation. If you lost your wallet or dropped $50 and you don't know where it is, but that's your last $50, don't freak out, because freaking out is not going to help you. It's not going to help you think straight. Like, yes, you're stressed out, but there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you missed the bus. There's nothing you can do about the bus schedule. Exactly. You have to wait another hour until the bus comes around. Yes, you can stress and be like, oh, this is so unfair. I'm tired. It's hot outside. I have this to do. I have that to do. But
if you can't change it, then it makes no sense stressing about it. Just think about another solution to the problem. Because, like I said, stressing about it is not going to help anything. I know that because I literally used to get so flustered, so upset, literally want to throw things around. I had really bad, little moments. But I'm gotten so much better, and it just makes everything so much easier, things that come in my life. And the way I think about it is everything happens for a reason. And I know that doesn't help everybody, but honestly, it really helps me to think that, because I know that something better is coming at the end of the day. This happened, yes. It's annoying, it's sad, it's frustrating, but something better is coming, because it's happened to me for a reason. And it just makes things easier for me, anyway, to deal with certain situations. Because stressing really does not help anything. So it's really important not to stress and just think something, is happening for a reason. And this is supposed to happen in your life right now. It might suck, but it's supposed to happen now, and there's something better coming. So, and
it's definitely not the easiest thing, because I am definitely... I mean, I was the strongest believer in everything happens for a reason, but then, something tragic happens and you're like, why? Like, and it's definitely questioned and shook my faith, but who am I? Like, I'm not going to say who am I to question it, because I'm not overly religious, but even if you don't believe in, like, a higher power and stuff, I'm just saying that whether you want to say it's the universe or whatever you want to say it is, I believe in something. So everything definitely does happen for a reason. I cannot illustrate enough how to not stress. Like, stress just takes your energy and it messes up everybody else's energy, because you're flustered. And I have some serious anxiety, so I have to not stress myself, because it's just the worst. Like, it takes way over. So I have to control the way my emotions are working. And sometimes, people may think I'm laid back, but I just don't have the energy to deal with stuff I can't control. Like, I'm not gonna stand around here freaking out because I'm lost this and I'm lost that, or I have to call this person. Like, I'll get to it. It'll get done. Like, I'm being responsible. But my lighting's definitely again. We gotta wrap this up.
We'll deal with it later.
So there's all the steps, and the lighting's definitely kind of going, but it's cool. Like I said, guys, comment below. Stay tuned to this channel, because we're gonna keep doing segments like this. Thank you guys for watching again. Remember to comment below and let us know what you want us to talk on. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.